Hola amores, and welcome back to my channel. I am Maritza. I hope all of you are doing better and better each day. In today's video topic, we're going to talk about something good and juicy and special, which is what are the main differences between how women view sex from those ways the men view sex, okay? And also we're going to talk about why sex is so important in a man's life, okay? In his daily life. Anyways, stay with me, but please first go ahead and click on the subscribe and the like button to show me a little bit of support, as well as turn on all the notifications to become aware as soon as I put out a new video. Okay, let's jump right in. Alright, my loves, it is very fair to say that sex is viewed very different between men and women. You men, you're a lot more physical and you strive for constant sex as a form of pleasure, or let's call it physical pleasure. And sex for you men is on the top of important things in life, right? Priority for you for living. For most of you, and yes, a lot more important than any other form of pleasure or many other forms. And when in a relationship, a man usually prioritizes sex as being as the top event of his day in the relationship with his lady, with his woman. Well, as women, we are very different. Women, we view sex, of course, as a form of pleasure too, but more so as a form of a connection to get closer, as a higher and more emotional way of forming an attachment with you, with our men. We view sex as a way to prove that the relationship has formed a higher form of union, a higher bond with our men, our partners. And while you men, you need to have your physical needs met in that way all the time, as women, in the contrary, our main priority is to have our emotional needs met. And this is our biggest difference. Men, you want to fix issues with intimacy, and as women, we want to fix things by talking about them and feeling heard and feeling special, in order for us to even feel the need and the desire to want to have intimacy with you, with our men. Anyways, the question is, why do men need sex so much? Why do men need constant sex? Or why is it a priority? Well, reason being is simple. It's because you men have enormous amounts of testosterone. Yes, so much of it. And all these hormones are constantly flowing through your vigorous body, through your body. And these hormones are always pushing you to express yourself and to release yourself in sexual ways. And pretty much anything at every moment of your life, your body is ready to react to these hormones going crazy inside of you. Everything that your eyes see, or everything that you touch, any senses that come to you visually and mentally, at the end, all these activities, what do? They activate your body's mind and body's chemical reactions to think and to desire and to be ready for sex at all times. And more so when you're a lot younger, because it's the time when you have so much of these testosterone hormones. And of course, the older you get, the less you may need this constant sex urge, because naturally you begin to lose these hormones, right? Which those are the ones that thrive inside your body. So what is sex like for men? Well, generally speaking, sex for men is like food. Yes, and of course, as humans, we need food to survive, to feel full, and to have enough energy to continue our daily life. So sex for men is just like a form of nourishment, because food is delicious and food makes us full and gives us energy, right? And all these pleasures are filled with so much nutrients, and every time you have it, every time you have sex, it gives you that full sensation that actually food gives to us humans. It brings you different flavors all the time, different senses, and it wakes up all the energy needed in your mind and in your body to continue living and performing your daily life, just as nutrients and food actually does to us humans. Food, what does it do? It allows us to recollect energy to continue living and burning. Anyways, we need to understand that men, for the most part, you're strong and you like to go to work and to take on daily responsibilities and to achieve things. Yeah, just like the lions do in the jungles. But to have that constant energy, you also need to have a constant reward that comes afterwards. So what is a reward? You eat well at night, or you come home to your family, or you do something that gives you pleasure after a long day, right? Of being out there in the field, in the jungle. Because let's be honest, you all need a purpose, and that one that pushes you to be better and better each day, one that pushes you to produce and to work, right? And to go out in the open world, in the field. But just as important, the purpose is also the reward, and the benefit to so much exhaustion is just as important for men. So yes, absolutely, sex can be viewed as what you want as a reward. You want your food, your delicious meal, you want the loyalty, the respect, but absolutely, and this goes for most men, part of what you and your body and your mind want is also to feed itself with sex, because this really gives your life something to look forward to. It's some sort of reward to look forward to after so much effort of being out there in the world. So sex for men can be seen as good food or as good medicine that helps you regather yourself with energy and excitement. It gives your body that thrill and that gratification to continue on for the next day with the same amount of energy and the same amount of purpose. Anyways, of course, men can go on long periods without sex, unlike food, of course, right? It's all dependent on different factors because every man is different. But mostly it differs from depending on a man's health, his lifestyle, or even his age. But sex, it's fair to say that for the most, it's a must-have in a man's life, right? It's one of those things where a man can actually be completely free. It's one of those times where the man can become completely vulnerable in its act. Because at this moment, his necessities and his needs are being met all the way through. And this is exactly where we mark the difference with the ladies. For the ladies, it's more about the communication, the connection outside of sex. Yes, it's about having her needs met in other ways in order for her to feel special, to then want to have intimacy or sex with you, especially more so after some time of being together. So listen, if you're with a partner or a wife or a lady friend, no matter what you have right now, and maybe you see she no longer wants sex, then talk about your needs, right? Have good communication and make the lady feel also special. But please do not let her emasculate you or treat you like a little boy, because dear men, just know that women do like sex. Maybe not as much or as often as you as men do, but very importantly, she needs her emotional sides to be met far more rather than her physical sides to be met. And trust me, once this happens, she's going to want it a lot more with you. And if she denies it, then talk to her seriously about it and let her know you're not putting up with it for long, because you need this to be full as a man, all right? Anyways, be clear and simple and lay it out. If you have not had sex yet for a while, or you maybe haven't had sex and you're ready to do so with the lady, you found the lady, take it slow, make her feel special. And remember, there is no rush. If it's meant to be, it will be. And as a love of my life used to say, my father, vísteme despacio que voy deprisa. And it means dress me slowly because I'm in a hurry. Alright? So a big hug to all of you and good luck to all. Anyways, go ahead and connect with me through Instagram. I welcome all of you to hang out with me there as well. And also don't forget to check out the channel shop here on YouTube. And last, go and see the channel's membership, where any subscriber can join if you find it useful. To see the membership, click on the join tab in the channel's homepage. And remember, keep in mind, the membership is just a place where we can interact a lot more and where you can contact me a lot easier in case of anything that may be going on in your mind, in your life, something where you would like my assistance, okay? Thank you so much to those of you who have joined. I appreciate it. Thank you. And to those who cannot join, that's okay. I value everyone. I value all of you so much. Alright, my loves, that is all for today. I want to thank you for watching and for sticking with me in today's video with the channel. I appreciate it. I hope you liked what I shared, and I look forward to having you here again soon. Don't forget to share this video to someone if you think it can help them, okay? If you can do something good for someone, pass it along. Why not? Especially if it's not going to cost you anything. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe to get notified on when I post a new video. And last, let me know your thoughts on what I discussed today, on those things, on those facts of why men need sex in their life, constant sex. Why is it so important? And also, what are those differences between how we see sex and how men view sex, all right? Once again, I am Maritza. I know that I will continue to try my best in bringing you always ways on how to create a better bond with yourself and a more meaningful relationship with those around you. Till next time, ciao, ciao, my loves. Ciao, ciao, my amores.